This is Ride News Now. I'm Alison Haislip. Here's the latest in all things mobility. Uber is moving full speed ahead when it comes to taking ride shares skyward. In the years ahead, hopping into an Uber could mean soaring high above traffic jams. Working with aviation companies like Bell and Embraer, Uber laid out a plan to create vertical takeoff and landing vehicles that require a minimum amount of time and space and travel at speeds up to 200 miles per hour. But this will be like uber expensive, right? Well, not necessarily. Uber used an example to drive, or pardon the pun, fly this point home. Right now, taking an Uber 60 miles from San Francisco to San Jose costs about $111. Depending on traffic, the trip takes about 2 hours. Uber says the same trip in an Uber Air, clever name, right, would take only 15 minutes and cost $129. Whew, that is a lot of money for a 15-minute ride. Uber is committed to putting an Uber Air pilot program into operation by 2023. You know, I'm starting to think the Jetsons were just super loaded and we didn't realize it because it was the future and also a cartoon and we were kids.
They have a robot maid and live in a sky castle.
Right. Yeah, they were definitely rich. Everyone knows about cruise control, but what's this newfangled adaptive cruise control all about? Adaptive cruise isn't actually all that new. The feature has been around for the better part of 3 decades. In essence, this feature allows your car to follow vehicles ahead, slowing down or speeding up when they do, making it possible to use cruise control in traffic. But car makers don't all use the same technology. Some detect vehicles ahead using radar, others combine radar with lasers, while an entirely different system uses dual stereoscopic cameras. But the goal is ultimately the same, automatically keeping pace with the flow of traffic so you, the driver, are free to focus on steering and perhaps entertaining your nervous passengers. Always remember, you have to remain fully aware and ready to intervene because at the end of the day, adaptive cruise control only registers at level 1 on the autonomy scale, meaning it's just a driver aid and not a truly autonomous system. In other words,
naps are not allowed.
If you live in Europe and are tired of littering your smartphone with loads of mobility apps, an app called Free Now has figured out how to streamline your options into one. Originally called My Taxi, the program organizes 100,000 drivers and 14 million passengers across 100 cities. That means that instead of hailing an Uber or Lyft as we do in the United States, Free Now accesses a huge network of ride-sharing services and simplifies the process. The system also works as a part of the mobility merger between BMW and Daimler and is integrating Hive e-scooters into the mix, enabling true door-to-door service if you just can't walk those extra city blocks. Sounds like Europe's getting a leg up on the US when it comes to streamlined ride-sharing. Come on, America, let's step up our mobility game. For more tech news, join us over at Ride.Tech and be sure to follow RideTechNews on your social platform of choice. Thanks for watching. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe. Also, head to Ride.Tech for stories, reviews, and more news.